Alright, I'm gonna get this thing going. Captain's log. Stardate 48449.2. We've been called to the Orgun system to find the U.S.S. Tesla. They were on a mission to study the life of the life on the two M-class planets. They both happen to have pre-warp societies at different phases in their evolution. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can find and hopefully get this crew back home safely, even though they have not checked in. So that kind of sets it. You guys, so when we're coming in, you guys are, so we're just arriving to the system. We've done our initial scans, and we'll get into that. We're going to talk about them in the senior staff meeting. So we'll do the normal entry like you guys do. But as you guys enter, you see the commander has already left. What did you say? You're going by Fark? Okay. So
I'll announce it.
Okay. So you see from the ops position, you see the commander go back out, hit the turbo lift. And then everybody else, as you guys are collecting at the door, getting ready to head in, you see Commander Rook come out and gives a couple of you a knowing look, kind of an annoyed look, but just a quick glance, and then walks off. And then you guys go ahead and enter. Yes, that is Terry. Sorry. Rook is Terry's character.
Well, I guess it's just us today.
So yeah,
you know which
I've got to know what Max looks like right now and how he enters the room.
So everyone else enter first.
Oh.
Oh, Christ. I walk in and I take the seat. I guess, is the ready room like Picard's?
It's the senior staff room.
Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry, the senior staff room. All right, so I'll take the spot that Riker normally would have sat at. Since...
Okay.
I walk in, take the seat closest to the right of where the captain would normally sit.
Okay, Lieutenant Commander Max. He's in the Jeffries tube. He kicks open the panel, crawls out, resecures the panel, and takes a seat.
Commander.
Captain?
There's a Jeffries tomb to that tomb. To that room.
Never cease to amaze me.
I try. It was faster than the turbo lift today. I was nearby.
My goodness. All right, y'all. So we have arrived. We've done initial scans. Orgun 3 is experiencing some gravitational inconsistencies, and it's causing some electromagnetic disturbances up in the atmosphere. Have a feeling that disturbances might have something to do with why the U.S.S. Tesla is no longer in orbit. Our scans are showing that the Tesla did in fact crash on Orgun 3. Now, the Tesla is an Aerie class science vessel staffed by total civilian crew. They are a research vessel. It's captained by Captain Andrew Forrest, and he's got another 7 crew with him. So we need to get down there, and as this is a pre-warp society, we need to get down and make sure we cover up our tracks as quickly as possible and as quietly as possible.
Captain Ma, what does this pre-warp society look like? Are we have to are they humanoid, or can we pass for them, or do we have to change ourselves? Or
Reading up on the Tesla's last report before they went silent, it's humanoid species. They kind of look like lemurs. They're about 5 foot tall.
Where'd I go?
What's that?
Where'd I go?
You're right there. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I just don't see my video of me anymore.
Oh,
I still see you.
yeah, we're still getting it.
Weird.
Yeah. So, and I don't think it looks like the Tesla crashed far enough away from what looks to be their main populated area that we should be able to get down there without having to worry about any fancy medical get-ups to disguise y'all.
okay,
Do we know what caused the Tesla to crash?
Well, it looks like the atmospheric distortions that are coming from that gravimetric abnormality.
is there any concern about the general population finding the ship?
Not. It's hard to tell. I don't think it's far enough out that we don't think we should have to worry about it. But that's what the Tesla was here to do, is kind of discover how these people operate and kind of log that. And they hadn't been here too long. Maybe I think about a month total. So I don't know if they would. It wasn't in their last report. I'll put it that way.
All right.
I'm sorry, Captain. I was distracted by something. What is their mission?
I'm sorry. Their mission?
I believe we study the pre-warp civilization on
Are they Starfleet or civilian?
They are civilian.
If we enter orbit, are we in danger? Are we in danger in the same way of whatever took out the Tesla?
If you're talking about the T'Pau entering orbit, I'm not too worried about it. I don't think we're gonna see too much issue. But we're sure as heck ain't gonna land the bird.
So the Tesla, they landed on the planet prior to,
by way of crashing, yeah, or no? Okay, so no, they were they were in a low Earth orbit, low Earth, a low orbit, and
Drinking again.
my apologies, y'all. I just had a rather stressful conversation with the commander, so my apologies. No, it was in a low Earth orbit, or at least that was the last reported location of it. And
the gravimetric anomaly brought them down.
That's what we gotta assume. We're gonna need to get down there and check out that ship to find out for sure.
All right, and I'm assuming that that Rook is going to keep us out at a higher orbit. I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, we'll keep. Commander Rook's got her orders, but we will be keeping the ship out of any concern of any atmospheres grabbing us. Oh yeah, no, nothing happened to this pretty baby.
All right.
Did they have any kind of ground base for studying this population, or was it strictly orbital?
It was strictly orbital, Doctor. I mean, now it's a great ground installation.
The best.
Are we going to be recovering the Tesla?
If at all possible, we need to keep this society from finding out about post-warp civilization.
All right, I'll have to organize my engineering teams.
What level of pre-warp are we looking at?
They are. Post-industrial age.
So firearms.
Firearms are present. They
So
have
Steam engines.
are they atomic?
they do not appear to have gone that route.
Any
From
any
again
air
from
any
last
kind of aircraft or moving or automobile type vehicles or anything we need to be aware of?
nothing came through on a report. It wouldn't surprise me from other parts in this report if they did have aerial vehicles, but nothing. I'm not. They pretty positive they said they don't have anything orbital.
Do they have a wireless communication or any kind of computer networks or anything of that?
Yes, they do have mass communications. Again, from the report, it was still a little sketchy. It did look like they've got. They do have your basic cellular technology.
So that means they have one for you.
It would be easier to possibly jam their communications than if we didn't.
Have we talked to anyone on the ground?
Negative. Those fun little atmospheric problems they're having on the story are keeping us from getting good comms with the Tesla. Also,
Does anybody remember when we would go on missions and there weren't communications problems?
those were the good old days, wasn't they?
Yes, Trip.
So are we able to transport down, or are we taking a shuttle?
Well, fortunately,
Shuttle would be dangerous.
actually,
Shuttle-
we're gonna have a little job for you there, Commander. We need to outfit we're gonna have to do some modifications to one of the shuttlecrafts. Make sure we don't have any issues while we're down there on your way down, because transporters
Okay.
ain't happening.
Okay.
Again.
All
Okay,
right.
Captain Harriman.
So we'll also be checking, of course, for wounded. So I'll make sure we're prepared for that, just in case.
Sounds like a good idea, Doc.
How many red shirts do you want me to bring?
This many.
All of the red shirts. Commander, I'll leave that up to your discretion. But make sure they can all fit in the shuttle comfortably.
What type of shuttle are we using, do you know?
We should take a big one because we're probably going to be taking extra engineering staff, extra medical staff as well, right?
Do we need more than one shuttle?
That may be advisable.
Unfortunately, we can't spare the crew right now. I can only give you
Of course we can.
I can only give you a total of 2 support personnel.
2 each or 2 total?
2 total.
Oh, crap.
Take 2 engineers then. Take 2 engineers.
We should.
You're all trained.
Well, we do know that the ship is down. We don't know if anyone is injured. So,
Do you have any engineers that are medical trained?
well, I'm sure we have a few people that
Combat lifesaver?
I'm sure we do have a few people that are. I've been trained in medical, but it's mostly because of radiation.
I'll leave that up to you and Commander Sal to figure out if you want to split 1 and 1 or.
Sal, do you want to bring anyone down to assist you?
How many of the crew were there? Do you believe that were on this mission?
The crew complement was 8 total.
No. Maybe 1 extra then. 1 medical, 1 engineering.
We have a problem. if we're tapped out taking 2 extra people, and there's 8 survivors, at the best case. See where I'm going with this math?
Which is all the reason why we need to get the Tesla operational.
If it's possible.
We're gonna
It's
have
not.
to.
Assuming
We're
that
gonna have to.
Well, I hope you brought a lot of duct tape if it's crashed all over the place.
I'll pack an extra.
Because if there's
Possible
anything we learned from The Martian, it's that duct tape will last in space.
That's a good point. Is there any way we can send a probe down to the area for a flyover to see if the Tesla is in one piece?
Not without risking atmospheric issues and that probe hitting the dirt. And if we can't control it, we don't want that landing in the middle of the city.
yeah,
I should have taken the job at the moment.
one more thing to be found by the populace. Well, it's possible. I mean, that some of the crew are uninjured and could possibly give us a hand storing the shuttle to operational.
My
status.
major concern is you plan for the worst and hope for the best. If this thing is unable to fly,
We blow it up. I've got explosives.
Well,
Of course.
gentlemen, the more time we spend planning, the more time we run the risk of that society finding that ship.
now, the more time we spend planning, sir, also the less likely that the more contingencies we have available. Have you not read your Sun Tzu, Captain? Oh, Sun Tzu in there. Go ahead, give me a threat.
That was,
Take a threat. What?
that was a Sung Soo mic drop.
Oh no, you didn't.
Well, Commander, if you're you're
I-
all done, sir, I'll be looking forward to seeing your report on this mission.
I'm just trying to get us as ready as we can be.
I can appreciate that, but we need to get on.
Yeah. Time is precious at this point. So
Time is
All
the
right.
fire in which we burn.
I need to modify the shuttle, right?
Affirmative.
All right. So I'm.
What do you want to do? Do you want to make it like stealth type? Is that what you got to do?
I was more concerned about the gravimetric anomalies. I was going to try to make us less magnetic.
Sounds like a Peter Gabriel song.
That was my
Yeah.
initial thinking, but
If y'all don't have any further questions, I'll go ahead and I'll dismiss you on to it.
Oh, sir, I do have one more thing.
Yes,
I
Commander.
received word from Teller. My family was honored recently, and as the head of my house, I now carry the honorarium that I would prefer to be called by. I am now Commander Fark.
All right, I'll make sure and get with the good Commander Thonir and make sure we get that in the personnel records, and we'll go from there. Congratulations to your family, sir.
Thank you. We produce the most bacon. How do I do that, Mike?
Oh.
gear.
Yep. Gear, display name.
Gear?
Top right.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
there it is.
That's what I wanted to see. Okay. All right, so y'all dispersing?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Mike, I'm assuming you're gonna head to the shuttle bay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to my operations and security people and asking them to try and punch through with any sensors that they can. Try and calibrate for the best, to get the best resolution for the ship that we can.
I'm going to exit the same way I came in.
No, you're not. Drunk bastard.
All right. All right.
No. I'll set this up. So everybody else is left, and Max, you're heading for the Jeffries too.
I was going to.
Commander, if you could be so kind as to use the door, just for my sake, I appreciate it.
Yes, Captain.
And then you place the hatch back on.
He's like a cat,
Walk out
slowly putting it back.
Yeah. I give it a nice, enduring little, run my hand against the panel just one time. Before I head for the door. Okay.
This is real Star Trek.
Okay. And then Doc, I assume you're headed for the med lab.
That is correct.
Med bay. Okay. All right. So you get down, Mike. You get down to the shuttlecraft or the shuttle bay, and you got a nice. Let's go with Type 8. Type 8 shuttlecraft, ready and waiting.
All right.
Your instructions, you're looking at your pad. What you need to do is recalibrate the inertial dampers and some of the EPS conduits. You're going to prep them to make sure that they don't they don't surge and blow fuses.
Okay, so electroplasma power systems should help with one of those tasks.
They should indeed. For the second one.
Yeah, and although the shuttle is on the ship, will my talent of I know my ship assist me with this?
No, because there's no technical problems.
Okay.
This is a modification.
Okay. So I'm rolling a task, correct?
Yeah, so your task is going to be, let's see, it's going to be your reason plus engineering. And this is for the inertial dampers, because there's no N in there. They're dampers.
Okay.
Not dampeners.
So 15,
dampers.
15 is my magic number.
Yes, sir. Boom, boom. Okay, 2 successes. It was I didn't even talk about it. It was difficulty 1 to make the modifications. So you get in there, get greasy, and you have 1 momentum to add to the pool or use for other means.
Let's add it.
Okay. I was going to say, really not too much extra information we can pull here.
Yep.
Okay, I've added 1 to the momentum. Now you're going to get into your EPS conduits.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be another reason plus engineering. And
So
you get
15.
your focus electroplasmic power systems. So you'll get a 5 or lower is a critical success.
Okay. Let's hope for a few 5s.
Damn.
Oh.
Boom! Right there.
All right, it was difficulty 1 task.
Plasma drop.
Yep. You, well, careful! Don't drop plasma. Plasma can be.
That was my hyper spanner.
You get in there.
Like the spanner drop.
You happen to notice that there was something else, kind of something that could have broken. There was a microfracture in one of the conduits, so you cut that while you were in there, because you're a badass like that. Would you like to add your additional 3 momentum to the pool?
Yes.
Okay. Man, you guys starting out. I shouldn't have given you that one.
Yeah, but a 2 and a 4, no matter what you did, that kind of roll.
Mm-hmm. But having the focus really helped
having
a lot.
the focus, that just that guaranteed momentum. But that's okay. Momentum helps us. So
all right. So just as you're finishing up in the shuttle bay, you see the doctor. I assume you had your additional engineer with you.
Yes.
Okay. And then the doctor and his assistant come in. You walk in. I'll let you guys interact how you want to interact. Or if you want to interact.
Shuttle's ready to go. How you doing, Doctor?
Doing great. Grabbed everything we could, and I've got my assistant Andy with me.
Andy.
Very good.
Nice.
This is Rahul.
Rahul.
Rahul. He's my pack mule.
And Andy. Okay. All right. And then Nick, about this time you head in.
Mm-hmm. I've had my operations team trying. They're going to still try and get the sensors to punch through. They're working on some issues, trying to use the deflector dish to modulate.
Okay.
Uh-oh. There we go.
All right. Okay, and then when you guys are ready to head out, you have clearance from ops.
Who's flying?
That's a great question.
Got it.
Command. Oh, okay. I was going to volunteer Commander Fark or Lieutenant Commander Fark. Go for it.
I have a 2 for con.
Oh. So do I. So
Yes.
So Sal, what's your con at?
1.
Ooh.
All right, Mike. Ready?
Ready?
Mike, rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Ready? Once, twice, 3, shoot.
Paper. I'm
Paper
paper.
covers rock. You're flying.
Okay.
Well, if he breaks it.
I can fix it. Yeah.
There's
Unless
that.
Rahul dies.
What
Actually-
species is Rahul?
Actually, Max, do you want me to fly? Because if we hit anything in the atmosphere and you need to do anything repair-wise,
That is a good point.
I'll fly it.
You'll fly it? Okay.
Yeah. That frees you up to co-pilot and
I'll
also
co-pilot.
deal with any engineering issues with this atmosphere.
Great command decision. By the way, I have advisor, so so whenever you assist a character using your command discipline, a character being assisted may re-roll 1d20.
Okay, nobody's.
I'm just throwing that out.
Okay. I was like, nobody's actually done anything, Mike. So.
I'm
Sure.
prepared.
Okay, so you guys ready to head out?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So we got Nick. Nick, you're running shot, or you're running pilot. Who's running navigator? Or do you want a navigator?
Well, I'm the co-pilot, so
Yeah, he's the
that'd be
co-pilot.
me.
Sorry, just him.
Okay. All right, Doc, you're in back, I assume.
Sure.
He's giving out air sick pills.
All right, you guys.
Ask Raul to show you his latest card trick.
Is it with cheese?
Yeah.
For those that don't know, that's funny to us, not you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Nick, you sit at the cradle, you crack your fingers, do that little dance over the imaginary keyboard, and then you settle
I do
in.
my best, O'Brien.
Exactly, you settle in, and you rest your hands on the console. You guys slowly lift up and head out towards the planet. Pretty smooth flight. You come into.
Now this is the all. We have cleared the shuttle bay.
Ops responds back. Sounds good, Commander. All right, so you guys are flying down. You hit the upper atmosphere, no issue. You get into that second layer of atmosphere. It starts getting a little bit bumpy. Everybody starts rocking a little bit. Everybody, no, nothing. It's really more of a shimmy. So yeah, you guys are going down, and you get into that low atmosphere,
Okay.
and you feel something pull hard right. Yes.
Now look at this side.
So go ahead and you're gonna roll a task. This is gonna be a difficulty 2 task.
Okay.
Is this just Nick or
This
everyone?
is well, unless if you can come up with a way that you can help out. We'll see how it goes. But Nick, your primary goal, and I'll let you tell me how you want to do it. Is you're trying to land the bird. You're trying to land the shuttle. Like, are you going to check for something, anything like that? Like, storyline wise, what do you...
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I was looking at my attributes and stuff.
Mm.
So we're pitching to the right.
Uh-huh.
So it'd be kind of like that. We'd be going like this.
Mm-hmm.
Max, what do your sensors say about any openings in the ground?
So I'm going to run a scan to see what possible landing locations we have available.
Okay.
Doctors,
All right, so-
make sure everyone's strapped in the back.
Everything's good in the back, sir.
Okay.
Compensating
There we go. Okay, so as you
with initial dampeners.
Dampers.
Dampeners.
Motherfucker.
My universal translator has a little glitch.
This is going to be a
Good stuff.
control plus con, difficulty 2. And then Mike,
For
you'll be
me or
able
for
to
Mike?
for you, Nick, and for Mike, you'll be doing an assist. Your assist will be control plus. We'll go no, sensors are science. So we're going to go control plus science.
That's 11.
Unless
Mine
you
is
can
11.
argue for something else.
Want me to?
No, the way this would be bucking, you wouldn't be able to come forward probably.
No, I'm only
Think of
allowed
it like
one
a-
assist.
Think of it like a jet liner in extreme turbulence.
Yeah.
So I'm in 11.
Nick, what's your daring at?
9,
Is that
same as my control.
that's the same as your control? Okay. All right. Okay, so I can't think of any reason to go with something other than control and science for me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm an 11.
So Nick, go ahead and roll your task. Unless you guys want to use
One
momentum.
task or task or oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit.
That's okay.
Well, both are below 11.
Wait. Okay. Who rolled that?
Was that Mike or me?
That
Mike.
was me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So none of that counts. All right. So Nick, you're gonna roll the task, and you're
Okay.
going for under 11. Now you can buy a third die for 1 momentum or 1 threat. You can buy 2 dice for 2 momentum or 2 threat. Well, actually, 3 momentum or 2 threat.
I'll use 1 momentum.
Okay.
So that would be task plus 1.
Yes, sir. That's going to be task plus 1.
Okay. Attempting to compensate. 17, 11.
Okay.
That's 2.
That's 2 successes. All right, Mike,
Yep.
you're assisting. So you're starting to level off. You're starting to feel like you got control of it.
So just a regular task.
No, assist.
Ah,
So it's his control plus science.
And
Nice.
1 extra one, so you get your
Nice.
momentum back.
Nice job, Mike. Mike can roll. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, he rolls pretty solid. 4, enter. No. Okay.
Hasn't
Cool.
fallen down the ladder.
All right.
machines
So
like me.
nice. All right, so you guys, so Mike, you find a nice clearing, actually near the where the Tesla is supposed
Go
to
ahead.
be.
Jim, go ahead and take one of our momentum away.
No, I added it back because you guys earned an extra back.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I
missed
took
that.
it away and added it back.
Just trying to be fair.
Yep, I appreciate it. So yeah, you guys are pitching a human as you find a nice landing spot. Nick, you get control of it. Your Starfleet train, it clicks, picks up. You're able to compensate, and actually, as soon as you get into a lower level of the atmosphere, everything smooths out, and you guys are able to find a nice clearing, and land quite peacefully in this very forested area. It's humid, it's rocky, it's mountainous. You've got trees everywhere. A little bit of mist, kind of fog, set in around the area. You see some
Like West Virginia. So it's like West Virginia.
Very much like West Virginia, with a couple rockier, like more sheer face mountains off in the distance.
Okay. Colorado.
Yeah, kind of a mix. So you guys land safely, and now what would you like to do?
Need a science reading on the atmosphere.
Okay. Are you using the shuttle?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Doc can do that.
class M planet. Air is
Just making
completely
sure, because if there's pollutants or anything like that, that could affect us.
nothing out of the ordinary that would affect any of the members of your crew, of your away team.
Okay.
All right. Let's get to work.
Scanning for life signs nearby.
So scans are a little bit on the inconclusive side as far as life signs go, but you do register maybe about 100 meters to the north. You are registering the SS Tesla's beacon.
Oh, we're really close to it. 100 meters, that's 64 steps for me.
Well, you're pretty sure it's.
As a Tellarite? Did you mean
All right.
640?
So about 75.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. It was mine was 68 steps with my left foot is 100 meters for me.
Okay. Wait, so that's 126 or 136 total steps.
I always just went by the left foot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how we learn. That's how we learn to do land nav. For those that don't know, there's a 100-meter thing. You walk it like 2 or 3 times, and that's how you get how long 100 meters is. So when you're doing the math, you know how many steps it is.
All right, so you guys want to hang out in the shuttle? You want to head out? What do you want to do?
Well,
Yeah.
let's. We need to figure out an order of march here. Max and the other engineer are probably chomping at the bit to get to the Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's have you guys walk first. I'll walk in the middle with the medical behind.
I'll cover the front along with them because I've got a high security. That way we at least have.
Well, that's why I'm in the middle.
Oh, okay. I thought you were in the back.
No,
Oh,
no.
you said medical last.
2, 1, 2.
All right, let's do that.
Okay.
All right. So we gather. We're going to gather up all of our equipment and anything that we may need to get the ship operational. And
I issue everybody a Type 1 phaser, and I take a Type 2.
All 3 of you would get a Type 2. Your assistants.
We'll get a Type 1.
We'll get a Type 1.
Okay. And tricorders for everybody else?
Yep. Tricorders akimbo.
Okay.
You'll have Doc. You'll have a med kit, and Mike. You'll have an engineering kit.
We lock up the De Gaulle.
Well,
Okay. So you guys start.
Wish we, I
Okay.
wish that we had a cloak.
If it weren't for those pesky treaties.
Fucking
I
stupidest treaty ever.
I think the tree cover should provide us with ample protection.
And you are correct. Like the tree cover is sufficient enough that it's going to be awfully hard. It'll definitely be a needle in a haystack kind of thing. Somebody's going to have to fall into or onto your ship to find it.
I found us a good spot.
You did.
He is the roll master.
Okay.
All right.
You guys-
Let's step off, gentlemen.
All right, let's go.
all right. So you guys start stepping off in your order.
We're not gonna run. We're gonna do a nice pace, but we're not gonna run. We're not gonna crawl. We're gonna do a good pace though.
As you're walking along, you start to hear the different wildlife and a little breeze in the trees. That fog kind of mist. You feel the condensation on you. Like you can feel the humidity. It's not
Luxurious.
heavy. It's that warm kind of morning dew kind of feel. Very comfortable. As you guys are walking along, you push past a couple brushes, over a couple little hills, kind of rocky faces, not cliffs by any means, or nothing.
Now,
Horrible.
are we like in a pastoral area with the rocks, or are we like more in a
It's
a saddle?
yeah, I'll give you kind of a saddle
Okay,
kind of deal, but you've got rocks that shoot up a little bit. You got
but we're not like on a rock cliff that somebody could fall.
no.
Okay.
Nothing's falling off. Nobody's falling off, and nothing's falling on.
Okay.
So you guys press through, and Mike, you're up front, right?
Yes.
Okay, you get through to the last bit of trees. Well, this trees, and it looks like there's clearing in front of it, and you push them aside, and this is what you see.
Nice. Well played.
How long ago did she crash?
As far as universal space time goes, it was not more than 2 days ago.
Okay.
Now, so that brush is not like overgrown. That engine is falling apart, like it's busted off.
From collision.
Yes, yeah. Anything you're seeing trees in between, that's not from overgrowth. That's from the tree just sticking through the broken part.
Actual damage.
Mm-hmm.
So this bird is not going to fly.
Oh, gee.
Does not appear to be.
Who
Yeah.
brought that up in the meeting?
Oh boy.
Did this science ship have shuttles on it?
No, not big enough for additional shuttles. I don't think. Hold on, let me look.
How about escape pods?
It did have escape pods, but initial inspection of the ship, you don't see where any of them would have expended.
Any signs of life yet? Or survivors?
You
That's a big fucking ship.
Okay, so take proportion into like theater of the mind. That's a much smaller ship.
Okay.
This class of ship is like the Raven from Voyager.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good analogy.
Wait, is there a 7 on board?
If there is, she's like a child. So, I mean,
And?
oh, well,
Oh.
stop.
Oh no! You.
I apologize to everyone that heard that. And to the pygmies.
Wow. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Good to call out your own people. That's good.
Hey!
Let's introduce our security officer, Woody Allen.
Yeah. All right, so you guys,
It's funny, the ship is restricted. I can't get on.
You guys scan for life signs?
Doc.
Yes.
You are not. Your scan doesn't show anything in there. You're not seeing any signs of life whatsoever.
What about signs of them leaving the ship?
You'd have to go inside the ship to find that out.
Oh, well, let's go then.
I'll lead the way. Gonna fix my.
Based
Mike,
on some of the damage, it may be possible to seal off certain areas of the ship, assuming that the engines are still working. We might be able to get her up. No promises, but yeah, it might be a challenge, but I'm willing to give it a go.
This isn't exactly making a solar flare, dude. Okay.
No.
I affix my wrist flashlight.
Okay.
Everybody else do the same.
All right, you're heading up to the main entrance.
Yeah.
One thing, so as you do head up to the main entrance, you notice 4 piles off to the right of the door, with markers at the same end of each one of them.
What are the markers?
The markers are Starfleet insignia. Well, they're UFP insignia.
Right.
Doctor, are these graves?
Well, let's do a quick scan and find out. Your guess is as good as mine. It seems that way.
Okay, so this is going to be so Mike, this is what I was talking about before when you said you're all confused. So what we're going to do is a difficulty 0 task, but instead of getting momentum out of it, it's going to be essentially be a check.
Okay.
It's a pass fail. You'll roll 2 dice. What did
Just task?
Yeah, it's going to be. Hold on, let me look at your thing. It's going to be medical plus.
Insight?
No, insight is more people skills.
Reason?
Yeah, we're gonna go with reason.
Okay. So 5 and 9, 14.
Yep. Whoo! Nice. That was a cute little kick at the end on my screen.
Nice.
Why does it say 18?
So it totals it. Oh wait, why does that say 18?
Yeah. One's a 4, one's a 12.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going off of what I see on the dice.
Yeah, I'm going off what I see on the dice too. So
Maybe that kick at the end is what.
yeah, it bumped it off
It's
to
not
18.
counting.
Oh.
Which is funny. But so I'm gonna. You succeed. Like it's. You scan it. These are. There are 4 bodies. There are 4 humanoid bodies underneath here. They match 4 of the crew members from the ship. As far as Federation records.
Well, I'll have to give these crew a proper burial once we find the other 4.
Well, we have to get them back to our ship, yeah. After
Someone made these graves, so presumably at least one of the crew still alive.
Are you able to determine how they died? Was it the crash or was it something else?
Without exhuming them, you're not going to be able to tell.
A tricorder can tell that?
Broken bones, possibly, right?
Yeah, like all it would be able to tell is broken bones. They wouldn't be able to
Or
tell.
burns or anything like that.
Yeah,
Without the
or
ends.
burns.
Radiation.
Okay, so in the scan, like in your information, you're able to pick up several broken bones, blunt force trauma, but nothing, no extra chemicals, no burns, no anything like that.
Okay, so likely died on impact.
Okay.
Well,
At least At this point, we know that these people did not die from contact with the natives.
Or something.
It would seem that way, yeah.
All right,
So
so
are
now
we searching with the rest of the ship, or are we doing like a search around the perimeter? Let's see.
We should go. If we want to break into, let's see, there's 5 of us. 2 teams, 1 of 3 and 1 of 2, 2 to check the interior and 3 to check the exterior because there could be dead bodies inside the ship.
well, I definitely want to get me and
Right.
Rahul want to go inside.
Cool.
So
Rahul.
why don't Max, the other engineer, and myself go inside? Actually, Max, the other engineer, and what's the other medic?
Andy?
Andy. And then Sal and I can look outside.
Okay.
All right.
All
So-
right.
And I look at Max and I say, Commander, be careful in there. We do not know if there's any indigenous life, animals that could have come inside, anything like that. So be aware.
I've got my phaser.
Okay.
And I'm glad to see. So it's so nice because right now his uniform is still clean. So by the time Sal and I come back inside, that'll be different.
I'm gonna do a quick scan for radiation, just to be on the safe side.
Your scan shows no extra radiation.
Okay.
We'll check in 10 minutes if we're not inside yet.
Very good.
Okay.
So how do you want to split it, Jim? Do you want to go to us first or them inside?
We're gonna go to you guys to Mike's group first.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so, you know what? I never pulled you guys over. Hold on. And no, I am not making new characters for your extra staff. We're just gonna wing it.
No, that's fine.
This and
Bars they can follow.
We know the red shirts are gonna die on this.
all right. So, Mike, you go to step in the door. It slides halfway open, and without thinking about it, you kind of muscle it open
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the way, and you hear a really large creak and a really loud noise as the whole ship moves,
Whoa.
and we fade to black. And that's what we'll pause for our quick bio break.
Yay. Bio breaks.